is up, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning and happy with today. Thursday, baby. July 31st. Did you guys know this is going to be the last Thursday? I think Thursday, Sunday, and Monday that we're not going to have football until February. Football's back, baby. But welcome back to the stream. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like being here, and consider becoming a member. I don't know. We're going to be doing giveaways in the future. So one giveaway could pay for your membership for a year. I'm just saying, if you're watching over on Kick, thank you so much for watching me on Kick. No one's watching me on Kick. I appreciate you. And if you're watching me over on X, make sure to like, repost, all that good stuff. Let's keep smashing through those numbers. We've been having phenomenal viewership over the last week. So let's keep the good vibes going. And of course, Jerome Powell, is he going to get fired? Because he did what a lot of us expected him not to do, or did not do, I guess, which was he left interest rates unchanged. Now, when we were live yesterday, we saw a massive bet come onto Polymarket, right? Polymarket, a betting kind of platform that predicted the election pretty accurately. And it seems like when money's on the line, people tend to bet more towards however they're feeling. A $1.3 million bet that he would leave interest rates unchanged. That's exactly what he did. Now, obviously, we got some pretty good GDP numbers yesterday. We got good payroll numbers yesterday. So it seems like the economy is headed in the right direction. But Jerome Powell is scared about this one, or fearful of this one thing. And we'll get into that during this stream. But first, let me say what's up to the stream. What's up, babies? And just to let you guys know, the markets are just like kind of trading sideways. So not much is going on. But of course, we have Javi, number one in the chat, holding the crown with the number one spot. Javi, thank you so much. Mr. Brick, first one on X. Thank you so much. And if you guys are watching on X, please repost the video. I did see that, Javi. Yes, BlackRock is buying a bunch of Ethereum. We got a bunch of Ethereum news coming up soon. Rodney's birthday is coming up. Yes, for a few days, guys. Yes, August 3rd is my birthday, guys. We'll be having a birthday stream. Of course, I'll be working. I think it's Saturday. I think I'll probably still stream. We'll do a Saturday stream or something, you know? Edgar says, GM, everyone, I hate you all. Good morning. Good morning. Jerome Powell looking more like political every day, more like Democrat. He cuts rates once before elections, soft landing my ass. Now he's just full of shit. We'll see. But the truth is the interest rates, keeping them where they're at, has gotten the economy to a good place. But we'll see, right? Let's see. Obeyed, what's up, baby? Good morning. Good morning. Are you ready, kids? Aye, Captain. I can hear you. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Are you ready, kids? Get away from me, you creepy old man. Alexandra, good morning, baby. How you doing? Stays lit. Good morning. Good morning. Jay Fresh, Joey Fresh. How you doing? How you doing? It's the first day of August in Sydney, bro. What's up, Joey Fresh? Shout out to you're the one watching on your night shift, right? Welcome, Australia. So I always thought, like, when the world ends, does it go by time zones? Remember back in like 2000, I think it was 2012, right? Everybody thought the world was ending. I'm like, does it end first in other parts of the world? Like, how does that work? Right? Glenn, good morning. Good morning. Crypto Space, good morning. Crypto Andre, good morning. Steezy. Brad, what's up, baby? Got to get on a sick one on your birthday? Nah, we're going to be chilling. I might get on a sick one. We'll see. All right, let's get into the news. I'm yapping too much, guys. We already have 300 viewers over here on X, which is fantastic. Let's go. X keeps going up. And first of all, shout out to my sponsor, VeChain. Everybody knows VeChain, big cryptocurrency project, doing so many things in the DeFi space. If you want to check them out, link to everything is in the description of this video. And we're going to probably be having an AMA with them on the channel soon. So I'll keep you guys posted on VeChain. Obviously, big partners of USC, PowerSlap. I think PowerSlap is gay, but some people actually like PowerSlap, I think. I don't know. Who likes PowerSlap? I don't like PowerSlap. All right. So the overall cryptocurrency market is actually up today about 0.11%, so slightly up. Bitcoin, I would say everything's pretty much trading sideways, right? Bitcoin sitting at $118,000. Ethereum at $3,700. Oh, I forgot my meme of the day. What meme of the day? Where's the meme of the day? Where did I put the meme of the day at? Meme of the day. Sorry, I got to do the meme of the day. This is pretty much all of us as crypto people, because keep in mind, if you're watching this stream, chances are in your immediate circle and your family, you're probably the only person that knows anything about crypto. And when your family or friends ask you information, you seem like an extraordinaire. So my mom, you should talk to my son. He knows a lot about investing. Me down 74% year to date, which is a lot of us, right? Oh, you need some advice? I can give you all the advice, but I won't show you my portfolio. XRP still trading above $3. BNB over around $700.90. Solana, $176. Dogecoin sitting around 21 cents. Tron, 32 cents. Cardano, 75 cents. Hyperliquid, $43. Got some interesting news from them. Sui, one of my favorite altcoins, sitting around $3.76. Stellar, around 40 cents. Chainlink, 17 cents. And Bitcoin Cash at $572. You know, a lot of people, when it comes to crypto, you know, they really pay attention to price, and they should be paying attention to market cap size, because you have something like Chainlink and Bitcoin Cash, you know, crazy difference in market cap size, but not really a huge difference when it comes to, big difference in price, not a huge difference when it comes to market cap size. So always pay attention to market cap size and not price when you're looking at prediction videos, especially for meme coins, when people tell you certain meme coins are going to hit $1 or some weird shit like that. Dogecoin, we'll go into our meme coins. So Dogecoin obviously down over the last 7 days. Obviously meme coins are bleeding. Not a very good week for meme coins. We have Dogecoin, SHIB, Pepe. Pudgy Penguin remains the number one Solana meme coin. We have Bonk, Trump, SPX, Floki, Fartcoin. Fartcoin. This space is so unserious, but I absolutely love it. We have Fartcoin, Dog Whiff Hat, and Brett on Bay. Shout out to Brett. Did get a Binance US listing. Shout out to the Brett fam. All right, so this is pretty interesting, guys. So Ethereum closes up 54%, marking its best month of 2025 so far. Will the momentum continue? And that's actually some pretty good and hopeful news, right? So if you look at all the other months, the monthly closeouts, I mean, the last one was May. We closed out about around 40%. And July was 54%. Now, historically, through the years, we can see that the only other two bullish months that we've had for August were back in 2021 and 2020. So over, you know, during the last bull run. And then, of course, back in 2017, when it went up 92% in the month over the last month. So it seems like we're due for another green month of Ethereum. And then obviously during the last two bull runs, we got some pretty consecutive green months here. And in 2020, we had pretty much 3 consecutive green months until obviously the crash of 2022, pretty much when we hit the top. So pretty big month for Ethereum this month. And hopefully the positive momentum continues. Obviously, you know, all things lead with Ethereum. So I saw this post earlier that talks about the path to alt season. So this person says we're in phase 2. So phase 1 is Bitcoin. Flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. Now, obviously, all the focus has been on Bitcoin during this cycle. Like it's obvious, right? Everyone wants Bitcoin, institutions especially, right? Which is good because that can trickle down into other cryptos. And I think as long as you get into the crypto space, a lot of people are curious. They'll start to learn about the rest of it, right? Phase overlap. Money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it. Phase 2 Ethereum. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks about the flipping. Now, I don't think we're there yet. We're kind of close to that. You know, we're kind of close to that, but we have to break above $4,000 for an extended period of time. And then the overlap between phase 2 and phase 3 is money is starting to trickle down into large caps where we see buy-ups happening. So phase 3 would be Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin and large caps are going parabolic. So the top altcoins, the top cryptos, right? Altcoins, meme coins. The phase overlap between 3 and 4 is regardless of market cap, some altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. And that's the key, right? Strong fundamentals, which is pretty much projects that have been in the space that actually do something that have been performing okay, at least staying afloat for a while. They'll pump. And then, of course, phase 4 is alt season. Large caps have gone full vertical, and we're seeing blow off tops. Mid caps, low caps, micro caps all tend to pump around the same time. And that's the time of the market where you can literally buy any meme coin and it'll pump. Like we remember this back in 2021. It was like November, October-ish, where when you were buying a meme coin, it seemed like everybody was winning, which pretty much inspired a lot of people to make like their own Telegram groups and stuff like that, where everybody looked like a genius, everyone looked like an expert trader. Large caps have been outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. It seems every coin is going parabolic regardless of fundamentals. Memes are everywhere. Everyone is super excited, and you feel the mania in the air. So we'll see if we're actually in the overlap phase of phase 2 on Ethereum. We got to get there first, right? Now, this is interesting. So these companies hold more Ethereum than the Ethereum Foundation. Bitmine, Sharplink Gaming, the Ether Machine. Institutions are coming. Very interesting. They own more Ethereum than the Ethereum Foundation. Very interesting. Got to finish off my Hobby coffee. Hobby, shout out to you. Guys, we're going to have 500 viewers here, and it's only been 10 minutes on X. That's absolutely phenomenal, guys. If you're watching over on YouTube, smash those likes. Let's get some people in here. Subscribe to the channel. And if you're watching over on X, please repost the video. It'd be fantastic if you could do that. California Junior says he's not getting fired. Nah, definitely not. Is there actual news about Powell getting fired, or was there clickbait? Well, he might get fired. I'm going to get to the Powell news right now. So check this out. So yesterday, the internet... Well, if you're watching the stream, we knew that he wasn't going to keep interest rates the same. He wasn't going to, it felt like he wasn't going to do anything with interest rates, especially after we got some pretty good growth numbers and stuff like that. I mean, maybe people can say that, people can say that, he should, lower the interest rates to keep the good vibes going. People are saying it's political. I don't really know. I don't want to jump to that conclusion yet. He can't. I think he can get fired. Yeah. Wait, can Trump fire him? I don't know why he hasn't. Usually, but he's been doing a bang up job, right? I mean, 9% down to what, 2.5% we're at for inflation right now. It's not a bad job, We'll see if we even get any rate cuts, because I have some interesting news for you guys here that's probably going to shock a lot of you guys, that a lot of people kind of skipped over on why he's not lowering interest rates. So this pretty much broke the crypto space. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. Markets temporarily dumped and then promptly recovered, and we're trading sideways ever since then. Federal Reserve leaves interest rates unchanged, remains at 4.25 and 4.50. So Donald Trump obviously went on his classic tirade. Jerome Powell has done it again. He's too late and actually too angry, too stupid, and too political to have a fair job of Fed chair. He is costing our country trillions of dollars, in addition to one of the most incompetent or corrupt renovations of a building in the history of construction. Now he's attacking the building. Trump is fucking crazy. We love Trump. And honestly, guys, I was a big Trump supporter, and I'm a Trump supporter, I would say, still, going into the election. But the Epstein files thing really rubs me the wrong way. We're still at war. The whole Israel situation is really fucked up. And I don't want to get into that because I know it makes a lot of people feel weird. But where I draw the line at is we cannot be protecting pedophiles regardless of their status. We gotta, if you're flying fucking kids, if you're flying people to an island to fuck kids, you got to be brought to justice. We got to draw the line somewhere. Okay, a lot of them get away with a lot of things us little peasants can't get away with, right? But there ain't no way we should be protecting people fucking kids. I don't know. I don't care who's in these fucking files. We got to figure that out, right? I'm sorry, I'm cursing a lot. I know. Fuck, it's just crazy. I draw the line there, right? Anyways, Donald Trump goes after Jerome Powell on Truth Social, which who's using Truth Social? I'm not using Truth Social. You're not using Truth Social. I know it's your platform, Donald Trump. We all get it from X anyways. Why don't you just post on X? Post on X. We like X, You're not going to compete with Elon Musk. You're just not. Elon Musk is that guy. What's up, Scooby-Doo? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome up. Burn Rex, good morning. How you doing? You're paying for the building renovations. Did you see that interaction between him and Jerome Powell? That was absolutely hilarious. Guys, if you're watching over on X, make sure to repost the stream. And if you're watching over on Kick, tap in. Let me know you're watching from Kick. Trump is trying to make Powell resign because he knows firing him is a bad move. Absolutely. He's trying to pressure him out. All right. Okay. So this is what a lot of people missed yesterday. Powell, this is what he said. We will see now. What we see now is the very beginning of tariff inflation. So Powell thinks the tariffs will cause a one-time price increase. But he also says in the end, they will make sure that is the case. So he thinks that this inflation is kind of just lagging. So the effects of the tariffs going forward are going to be worse for inflation. And that's why he doesn't want to lower interest rates just yet. So what is your opinion on that? And that's interesting, right? Because obviously tariffs are old tech. People can say they're working. And I think that people, they're saying they're working because they're looking at the stock market, looking at all-time highs and those sorts of things. Obviously, cost of living has gone down, gas prices, those sorts of things. But obviously Trump is correlating his tariff success with the success of the market. So that's interesting. Rate cut in October and one in 2026. Interesting. Hobby says he kept saying soft landing at the beginning. Now he needs to review data, but He did cut during the elections. Trump won that election. Now Powell knew more data. Yeah, but that's true. But then obviously Trump's policies with tariffs, were just an idea then. And a lot of people thought he was just talking shit. They didn't think he was really going to do it. And then obviously Trump's doing the whole tariff situation, So I think there's both sides of the argument, So it could be political, but at the end of the day, how is this negatively affecting Trump, still? Because I think that I think even if you're like a voter that's informed, and hopefully you're informed, but a lot of people aren't, right? You're right. A lot of people aren't. They probably see interest rates that are high. They probably see, these other things happening and they just blame Trump right away. But if you're informed, you know what's going on. Like me, it wouldn't affect me politically, but I get it. I get it. I get it. So this is interesting. So shout out to Tyler Hill, one of my bros, says July FOMC update. How Powell's speech yesterday shifted rate cut probability. So September 17th, right? Before we thought we're going to have a 64% chance cut, 36% chance. Now after we are gone down to a 39% no cut, 61%. So very interesting. All right. So we'll see. Right. We'll see. So now people are saying that we may have an 80% chance that we have a cut, or I don't know if it's 80% in October. We'll see what happens, right? But Congressman Thomas Massie calls to end the Federal Reserve, which I think a lot of people don't like the Federal Reserve. It's kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy how pretty much our money is backed by trust me, bro. But people say that, but it's also backed by the most powerful country in the world, the world reserve currency in the United States. Now, is that going to be the same way forever? No, I don't think so. All great civilizations fail, or maybe, I don't know, but people say they do. Roman Empire fell, but also, Roman Empire was Roman Empire. They didn't have technology and those sorts of things. So who knows how the landscape of the rest of the world's going to look in the future. But obviously the Federal Reserve just does whatever the fuck they want, right? It's kind of crazy, Steezy Fresh says, please listen to me. Club Crow says, I think I'm listening to you, Steezy Fresh. If you're shilling a meme coin here in the middle of the news, just fucking, have some sensory acuity. You know what I mean? Just fucking have some self-awareness here. Fucking relax a little bit, huh? Pump the brakes, guy, I think Trump can pump Bitcoin past 250K before his term is over. I think so too. I think so. I think the market's not done pumping. And, obviously we read a post yesterday that said rate cut, market pump. No rate cut, market pump. I think the market's going to be fine. Now, worst case scenario is that we see an increase of inflation next, time we get some data. And let me tell you something. A lot's riding on these next on this the next set of data numbers that come out over the next few months, because Powell's saying the reason why he's not cutting interest rates is because of this whole possible inflation due to tariffs. So we'll see. We will see. If we get good inflation numbers, he's going to be looking very bad. Very, very bad. So it's going to be interesting. We're 6 months in already. He's just cutting 0.25 every 2 to 3 months. He can always raise rates. Yeah, but would that be good to go back? If we are moving in the real, let me see. Hold on. We are all moving in a direction where IRL world will go digital, less IRL branches. That is true. True, Javi, but you could say it for the other way around. It's like, hey, numbers are looking good. Let's keep the good vibes going. It's hard to be in the moment and make predictions. Can't see the forest through the trees. Roman didn't think it could fall. The Roman Empire didn't think it could fall. A lot of people in the U.S. will be on top forever. That's kind of scary. Yeah, I think now more than anything, it's about classes. Like, how much money do you have? Oh my God, bad grammar. It's okay. Like, how much money do you have? Do you have the ability to travel? Do you have the ability to move to a different country? Do you have the ability to survive when shit hits the fan? Like, we talk about this, this has been the theme of this bull cycle, is this is going to be the greatest wealth transfer of all time. And it's an investor's market. If you have money to put in the market, it's probably a good idea to do so. And a lot of us watching this video are in the market through the form of crypto, and we're starting to see insane. I mean, I was looking on my Instagram this morning when I was posting price updates, a few months back, and we were looking at, not a few months back, but 6 months ago, we're looking at 87K Bitcoin, and market was ripping and everybody was happy. And we're sitting at a, pretty much $120,000 Bitcoin. Like, if you got to get off the sidelines, I don't know if it's fair. I don't know if it's right, but it's happening. So we can't ignore it. We can complain, but we can't ignore it. So just try to get in while the getting is good. the Trump family, they're not stupid. They know that he only has a 4-year term, and this could be a once in a lifetime chance for them to make like real generational, either rich, but real generational wealth. I mean, he launched his own fucking meme coin here, guys. All right. So, so this was big news yesterday too. So President Trump says Nancy Pelosi should be investigated for insider trading. I don't know what to fucking tell you guys. And this is just there's a lot of people in Congress, right? Their salary to net worth makes no sense. And we all know, see, these are the things that we're okay with them getting away with. I draw the line at banging kids. And that's where I draw the line, pedophilia, right? PDF files. That's where I draw the line, right? But we all know they're getting away with shit like this, right? They always have been, allegedly. I don't know. Expert trader Nancy Pelosi and her husband, right? So President Trump says Nancy Pelosi should be investigated for insider trading. We have a video right here, so check this out.
Senator Hawley introduced legislation that would ban members of Congress from owning or trading individual stocks that extends to the president and vice president. Are you in favor of that legislation?
Well, I like it conceptually. I don't know about it, but I like it conceptually. And, Nancy Pelosi became rich by having inside information. She made a fortune with her husband, and I think that's disgraceful. So in that sense, I'd like it, but I'd have to really see I study these things very carefully, and this just happened. So I'll take a look at it. But conceptually, I like it. And what I do think is Nancy Pelosi should be investigated because she has the highest return of anybody practically in the history of Wall Street, save a few. How did that happen? It happened by she knows exactly what's going to happen, what's going to be announced. She buys stock and then the stock goes up.
We saw that a lot, right? It's absolutely, yeah. But, Rudy Poo says, funny name. Cute doggy says hypocrites love pointing fingers at each other. Yeah, I mean, they're all just talking shit. They're all in on it. They're not stupid, right? We should investigate Nancy Pelosi and Dan Crenshaw. I did see some stuff about Dan Crenshaw. I did see that too. I did see that. Crazy shit is taking place and we are early. Yeah, no, we're still, if you're watching the stream, you're still early to crypto. A lot of people think they're late, but you're not. You're early, right? Okay, so this is interesting. So Congress has just passed the Pelosi Act legislation that would ban stock trading by members of Congress, passing it out of committee in a narrow 8-7 vote. But there's a reader's context here. It did not pass. Congress has not passed the Pelosi Act. It has passed out of a Senate committee with an 8-7 vote, but has not been yet approved by Congress as a whole. And they're not going to approve this, guys. They're not. The next step is for a companion bill to be reviewed by the White House committee, followed by floor votes in both chambers. So no, it's not happening. But great for X to add the reader's context because there's a lot of misinformation online. But this is Nancy Pelosi being asked about it on CNN.
Just to respond, he accused you of insider trading. What's your response to that?
That's ridiculous. In fact,
Hey, how the fuck is she still bro? If Nancy Pelosi outlives me, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be dead. But if I might be a ghost, I'm gonna be a pissed off ghost. She better not outlive me. I swear to God, this lady looks younger. Are they eating babies? How do they live forever? These motherfuckers live forever. Like Charlie Munger, that motherfucker was ancient, bro. Warren Buffett, apparently Warren Buffett drinks like a Coca-Cola every day. I know like stuff like that in moderation is not bad for you, but what's the secret? What are they doing? It's suspicious. It's suspicious, man. You know what I mean? All right, let's continue. Alexandra says 40. I think we're going to break the YouTube viewership that we've had for a while, guys. But thank you so much. 48 live viewers over on YouTube. Only 13 likes. Please smash up the like. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. It's free to do. Look, if you're holding a small child, promptly place the small child down, smash like, then pick the small child back up. If you're driving, look down at your phone, ignore traffic. I'm just kidding. Do not do that. Pull over to the side of the road, smash the like button. I'm just kidding. Don't do any of that. Like when you can, This King Christopher says she's a lizard person. I'm starting. First of all, she looks like a lizard. I'm starting to believe, or a gargoyle, something, right? But yeah, something, right? Anyways, let's continue with this. Sorry, I'm yapping too much.
that's ridiculous. In fact, I very much support the trading of members of Congress. Not that I think anybody's doing anything wrong. If they are. All
right, real quick, let me know in the comments. Smash or pass? Okay, but she gets to be your sugar mama though. Would you hit? You have to hit at least twice a month. for her to be a sugar mama. All right.
Prosecuted and they go to jail. But because of the confidence it instills in the American people, don't worry about this. But I have no concern about the obvious investments that had been made over time. I'm not into it. My husband is, but it isn't anything to do.
She says, I'm not into it. My husband is. Yeah, like you don't go to bed with him every single day, maybe. You know what I mean? Like you don't talk to him. My husband, I don't fucking know. We barely talk. It's like, okay. Hey, honey, buy some NVIDIA stock. I know some shit, man. Let me tell you something. Your significant other knows some intimate details about you that a lot of people don't know about you, okay? So I don't buy that. I don't buy that. All right. To less political news, more crypto news. So native USDC is coming to Hyperliquid. So if you guys don't know Hyperliquid, big protocol, has been absolutely killing the game. Circle, another stable coin, really just branching off into every fucking network they can, is going to Hyperliquid, which is super bullish, right? If you guys didn't know, director of digital assets at BlackRock, Maxwell Stein, is set to speak at Ripple Swell 2025. So a lot of people were like roasting of XRP, saying, XRP has a strong community. Like, what do they even do? But I think one of the things that XRP has been doing is kind of laying the foundation, getting licenses to operate at different places. They have their stable coin now, and a lot of institutions are dealing with stable coins. I think they're setting the ground floor to be successful. Obviously Ripple, XRP is not a meme, but sometimes it is a meme to some people, especially in the Bitcoin community. But you have to think about like what the shit it's been going through since 2020, guys. For 5 years, it's been going through a crazy lawsuit with the SEC. Obviously, it's done now and over with because of this administration. But institutions and banks and whatever are not going to get involved with Ripple, while they're having to deal with the SEC. So just keep that in mind. So they're laying the groundwork, right? BlackRock bought, and Javi pointed this out earlier. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. BlackRock bought $375 million worth of ETH this week. They currently hold 2% of ETH supply worth $11.32 billion. Let me get a little bit of that. Send me a bag. BlackRock, come on. The largest asset manager in the world is buying ETH. And I think, and like we saw this with Bitcoin and everything, guys, the proof is right here in front of our face. Is ETH going to pump? Guys, the proof is right here, but no one can believe it until ETH starts pumping. Like no one they can't fathom it. Like we read news earlier that there are like 3 or 4 companies or institutions that hold more ETH than the Ethereum Foundation, right? BlackRock's starting to accumulate more. Guys, people are preparing for a massive run. Okay, so ETH is going to move. We don't know when, but it's going to move. The writing on the wall is there. We're going to check back in 6 months from now and be like, oh, I should have bought, even though we're getting all the telltale signs right now. So that's very, very important. What's this? So this is another institutional check-in. This whale just bought $150 million worth of ETH. A whale just received $153 million of ETH to a fresh address purchased from Galaxy Digital OTC. The institutions are betting big. So institutions are betting on ETH, right? So yeah, ETH is so cheap. It's under its all-time high. I think that's cheap, right? Cointelegraph reports CBOE and NYSE Arca proposed an SEC rule change to fast-track crypto ETF listings, aligning them with traditional assets. Now, I do think, and that's obviously the New York Stock Exchange and the Chicago Board Options Exchange. They want to make it so crypto ETF listings are easier and faster, just like traditional assets. Which I think they'll definitely get to that a place where that's an actual thing and actually happening. So, I think crypto is slowly becoming an everyday part of our society. Right. I'm not going to play this whole video, but Bitcoin Magazine, made this post yesterday. $5 billion 21 Capital CEO says there's a lot of institutional demand for Bitcoin on Wall Street, and we knew that, right? We knew that. This guy's worth $5 billion. And he looks like he plays Fortnite all day. I fucking love it. I love billionaires who look like this, just regular looking guys, right? Isn't it fantastic? Isn't it a sight to see? And if you guys could please repost the stream over on X, that would be phenomenal. All right, what else do we got here for news? Oh yeah, we do have some crypto stuff here, so we'll play some crypto stuff and we'll get into that. Let me see. We'll talk about this first, which I thought was interesting. So obviously, Robinhood doing phenomenally well after struggling through the bear market because they've really leaned into the whole cryptocurrency thing. CEO Vlad, I think, is like a worth $6 billion, something like that. What's up, Oxa? How you doing? Welcome. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev says tokenization is the foundation of the new financial system, and I agree. Tokenization of assets is important on an immutable ledger. All right, what else did we have? We have had this piece of news this morning. U.S. Director of Digital Assets Bo Hines says we're enormous fans of Bitcoin. We want as much as we can possibly get, and obviously, right. But I think that please do not put links in my motherfucking chat. Don't click that link. Don't click it. Don't click that link. Okay? Don't be clicking links without knowing what they are. That's dangerous. Okay? Don't be putting links in the chat. I'm not trying to have my chat get scammed. On-chain gaming library, it's all about ownership of the games. Okay, well, not right now. Okay, we talked about yesterday. Don't be clicking on random links and connecting your wallet to any random protocol. Okay, don't be doing that stuff because I don't want my chat to get wrecked. Yeah, and Javi, we did cover this story yesterday or the last 2 days. So if you guys don't know, JP Morgan is partnering with Coinbase. And if you use the Chase credit card, which I use a lot, it's like my two favorite credit cards, and you have points, you're going to be able to redeem those for USDC. That's crazy. Nuts. And you're going to be able to buy, now you can buy crypto in 2026, right? You can buy crypto with your credit card, which is absolutely insane. And John Ball, thank you so much for reposting the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are the man. But yeah, I mean, that's absolutely insane. That's progress. You know, we had their CEO come out and just dunk on cryptocurrency the last like 4 years, and now they're all bullish on crypto all of a sudden. You know, it's one of those things. It's like, get with it or get left behind. And let me tell you something. They do not want to get left behind. None of these people want to get left behind. All right. So this is Loomis. She said this about crypto, obviously big Bitcoin person. I'm overjoyed we finally have a president who understands the transformative power of digital assets and distributed ledger technology to build America's finest financial future. Excuse me. I've been working on many of the proposals found in President Trump's report since I took office in 2021, and I look forward to partnering with him to deliver on these transformational policies. We all love Senator Cynthia Loomis, and we did get this report from the White House. So the White House releases new report comparing Bitcoin and crypto to the railroads of the internet. So the American story is one of innovation. From the railroads that linked sea to shining sea, to the internet that connected the entire world, American entrepreneurs have led the build-out of next-generation technologies in every generation since our founding. Crypto should be no different. I thought it was founding.crypto. I thought it was a website. I have a fucking. I read like a third grader. You have to work with me here, guys. The working group, as the author of this report, endorses the notion that digital assets and blockchain technologies can revolutionize not just the American financial system, but systems of ownership and governance economy-wide. American entrepreneurs who pioneered new industries using these technologies deserve both clarity on the policies that affect their efforts and praise for the progress that they've made. Now, this is coming from the White House. What a time to be alive that something like this is coming from the White House. And the title was Strengthening American Leadership in Digital Financial Technologies. And this is something that we got to get with or we get left behind, right? So obviously, the United States wants to be the leader in digital assets, which I absolutely love. Absolutely love it. Awesome. All right, we do have a video. It says, Treasury Secretary Bessent posts video titled Crypto Welcome Home. 1 year ago today.
This afternoon, I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet.
Yeah, America! Woo!
We are going big on digital assets. So Trump administration has made digital assets a priority. With the passage of the Genius legislation last week, I think that we could see several $1 trillion of demand.
I love that. I'm feeling so American right now. I just want to go bomb some brown people for I don't know, whatever reason. Let's go bomb another country, guys. Yeah, America. Woo! All right. This is interesting news. So Bitcoin whales have bought up 1% of the total supply in the last 4 months. Big money is stacking. That's absolutely insane, guys. You know, that's absolutely insane. So keep that in mind, guys. You know, they're stacking. They're stacking. We should be stacking with them, right? Thank you so much. Jayhawk reposted my stream. He says, come watch Rodney's headline, the latest crypto news. So he's making fun of the size of my head, which I think is not that big, you know. All right, we do have an update. Well, first of all, Microsoft becomes the second company in the world, second company in history to reach a $4 trillion market cap size, which is crazy. I think the first is NVIDIA, right? So remember the whole FaZe situation. So there are leaked texts that reveal FaZe banks pressured the MLG team into shady backdoor deals and threatened to walk away from the project while secretly trying to cut out Aiden Ross. So obviously, who's surprised? Look at them. You guys are surprised that these guys wrecked you on a crypto. Who's surprised? I'm not surprised. You know, look at them. It's okay. It's okay to be prejudiced. It's okay to be look at stereotypes sometimes. Sometimes stereotypes, they're there for a reason, right? They're there. Like Jayhawk probably likes cognac, watermelon, and fried chicken. Probably. There's a good chance. And if you don't like fried chicken, you know, I don't trust you. But, you know, stereotypes are there for a reason. But looking at this guy, do you think, what did you think if he launched the meme coin? What would you think? Just let me know, chat. What would you guys think? He launches the meme coin. Oh, you think it's going to fucking 1000x? You know? You think it's going to be a project that stands the test of time, that creates generational wealth? Yeah, for them. You know? Let me repost my stream. Hold on one second here. You know what I mean? One second, bitch. All right, let's fucking hang out, shoot the shit. You know, shoot the shit. That's the cryptocurrency news. Let's hang out, shoot the shit. Maybe look at some meme coins. Let's see how Solana is doing. Now, the beautiful thing about meme coins is that sometimes, regardless of what's happening in the market, like meme coins will pump. Solana. Nice. Solana at a $1.9 million market cap size. Nice. We love that. Andrew, thank you so much for reposting the stream. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jay likes watermelon and bananas. I like fried chicken until the salesperson took my BMW out, got lunch, and left Kentucky Fried Chicken crumbs in my car. Oh, I'd be so mad. You better give me a free car wash. Yet my daughter just learned to read and reads better than you, so let's be more accurate. You read like a kindergartner. You're right. I'll take that one. You're right. You're not wrong. Guys, we're going to have 1,000 people on the stream. Let's go, baby. Kick roasted me. Tired of streaming to zero? Let's change that. Thank you for that. Thanks for roasting me, Kick. I appreciate that. Momo Army in the house. Let's go, Momo. How's Momo doing? Momo. We're just hanging out right now, guys. You're down 13. I mean, looking pretty good, actually. This chart doesn't look too bad. Volume looks pretty decent. He didn't even detail the car, Rodney. I was so pissed. Yeah, I would have been pissed too, bro. Can you imagine like getting your car detailed and some guy, or getting your car looked at, some guy brings it back with chicken crumbs in there? Anyone have the Gemini credit card? I hear they give rewards in Bitcoin. Is Gemini good still? Didn't they have an issue in 2022? Like, didn't they almost go out of business? Why are you saying gonna fire Powell? Because I think that he's probably gonna get fired or at least forced to resign now. Trump is furious. You missed the beginning of the stream. You can rewind to the beginning where I talk about everything in detail. But yeah, we're at the part of the stream where we're just hanging out, looking at meme coins, answering your questions. But I guess I can answer that for you, Sam. So yeah, so obviously, you know, Trump expected, or at least was encouraging Jerome Powell to lower interest rates. He didn't, because he fears that we're going to start seeing Trump inflation due to tariffs. So, you know, all right, let me order some food. I think I'm gonna order some food. What should I get today, guys? I think I'm gonna get some. I want some poke. What kind of food should I get? I've been a fat ass, bro. I've been inside eating fucking bullshit all day, which is so bad. But if I get fat, who cares? You know, who cares? You know, let me get a little chub. Let me get a little chub. Why not? Get a little chub. Wait, can I just reorder the same thing? That shit was so good. Let's see. Oh yeah, like some pokey. I'm gonna get some pokey. Yeah, get some more hand rolls. You know, I'm not a big video game person, but I've been into like this video game called Hollow Knight recently. I cannot stop playing it. All right, what else do we have here? Feel free to ask me some questions, guys. Feel free to ask me some questions. Rodney, GM, please stop spamming shit. Nah, you can. If you want me to look up a crypto project, let me know in the chat. And you have to get your Telegram in here too. Let me know, what your Telegram is. Represent. Bring your community out here. Ricky Ricardo says, praise the Lord and use the charts like the XRP sword. What's up, Ricky? You fucking good, dude? You good this morning? You want to go? I love the XRP army. Rodney, did you buy the new Tesla Model Y? No, my lease is up in 6 months. I don't know what I'm going to get. I think I'm going to get another Tesla. I have a Model 3 Performance, which is a good car. I mean, before I had like a V6 Mustang that was manual that I bought and then I just paid it off. And I thought that, first of all, I live in a place where I don't really need a car, so I might not get a car again. But if I'm going to get a car, I want a new C8 Corvette, because the American in me, the person who wants to bomb brown people for no reason, for some oil, wants me to get a Corvette. But I also like the Tesla, because the Tesla's so clutch, bro. Like, Teslas are so good. They're such good cars. I had to get my tires rotated one time, and the only fluid that you have to change is windshield wiper fluid. That's it. That's all you're doing. I got a flat tire one time on a fucking fat pothole, like blew my whole tire out. But besides that, it's been nice. I don't put a lot of miles on it, but it's been a dream to have. Like, leasing a Tesla is like any car, really, because everything's covered in warranty. I mean, you're paying something every month, but if you don't like commitment like me, it's probably perfect for you. Wizard Studio says Gemini is trash. They had security issues that take forever with Doc V to unlock accounts. Support our NPCs. A lot of crypto support is really bad. They should stop outsourcing support so I can understand what the fuck they're saying. Very good, this Rodney. Very good, bloody fucking bloody fucker. Yeah, I just can't deal with that. I do like Indian people though. You aren't as fast as me, Rodney. Been out of the gym eating shit. You aren't as fat as me. Shit, we might go fat for fat. Might go roll for roll. All that bad food going to your head. Thank you. That's our last video. What do you mean, Sam? Get a Corvette, Rodney. You want it, and you know it. Do what truly makes you happy. Yeah, but I'm trying to not act so niggerish. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get like a car and a bunch of payments for like no reason. Shout out to Kanye West. I didn't coin that term. Kanye West did. Okay, bro. Model 3 Performance is, dude. Any Tesla's quick, but the Model 3 Performance is fast, bro. Yeah, C8 all fire would be black. Yes. Look into Worthless, bro. Well, we got a donation. Shut up, everybody. We got a donation. Horde Whale says, please do a review of Phase, developing L1 Chin, Dex, and low token launchpad. I love how the meme coins come in here with some revolutionary fucking... No one cares about a fucking... Is it a meme coin? Because no one cares, right? But I'll check it out. Flaze? Just tell me you're going to fucking pump and then rug in a couple of months. Is it this one right here? Is it Flaze coin? This one right here? Ooh, Barracuda. My next car is a new Model Y for sure. I think they look sick, bro. The Teslas are starting to look better and better. A lot of people hate on Teslas, but I think they're absolutely great cars. And I like Elon as much as the next guy, but if it wasn't a good car, I would say, the self-drive, I have the full self-driving. It's pretty good. Sometimes it's stupid as fuck. Sometimes full self-driving is stupid. It does some weird shit. And for a while, when I was at a stop sign, at a red stoplight, it would start to go. It would stop and then go. I'm like, this is not a stop sign. This is a stop light. So I've had that happen to me before, Challenge accepted, Rodney. We can go who can get fatter? We can go roll for roll, Rodney, buying a Hellcat would be doing that. Yeah, buying a Hellcat would be doing that. I can't use those words at work, but a Corvette is good. The Corvettes are so sick, bro. They're so sick. My company vehicle is a Tesla Model 3. Great whip, no lie. Dude, they're great cars. It's clean. I've kept it clean, That video is from a smaller YouTube channel I just started. Hey, nice. Okay. So if you guys want to check out Sam, make sure to check out Sam. Always support other creators. Appreciate you, brother. Clary, thank you so much for reposting this stream. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, bruv. Guys, the viewership on the stream has been going up phenomenal every single day, man. The Daily Stacks daily crypto video. Yeah, make sure to check that out after my stream. But the Daily Stack, appreciate you, bro. After my stream, check his out. Don't you leave now. Don't you leave now. I'll know you left. I won't know you left, but Kalito, thank you so much for reposting the stream. Kalito, thank you so much. Damn, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all the reposts on X. Thank you so much. It's rebranding from Flame of Floki. Yeah. So let me see. Let me go to your website. Is my computer gonna get AIDS? Oh, so this is also build quickly, trade rapidly, no coding required. Flazy ecosystems will be designed to acknowledge each other. Okay, so this is it. You're just gonna rug us, aren't you? Which I'm cool with, you know. My bro, you need to watch Daugi and Momo. So we already have a Momo person in the chat. Thank you so much, Momo. Alexandra, what's up, baby? All right. I'll look up Daugi. Thank you so much for the $6 donation. $6.99 Canadian. Thank you so much, Hordwell. I do appreciate you, bro. And good luck to you and Flays. I hope you guys become a $100 million market cap crypto, and you can come on the stream and say, I told you so, which happens quite often, actually. Okay. D-O-W-G-E. Daugi. 47 million? What? That's actually really good. Oh, a pump fund token. So this launched in June. In June did nothing and then went absolutely parabolic. I love meme coins like that do nothing and then go absolutely parabolic. So $47 million market cap size. Nice. Shout out to the Daugi community. Appreciate you. Flays is a scam, bro. Dranos. Hey, Dranos. We know. We know. We know. We know. You know, we know. First of all, welcome back to the stream, Dranos. We know. Domo with the hearts. What's up? You trying to slide, Domo? Domo arigato. Would you be demonetized if you smoked a blunt during your life? Oh, I don't smoke weed anymore, but I don't think so. Probably. Honestly, the YouTube, especially on streams, I don't get, unless it's donations, ad revenue is like non-existent on YouTube, so it doesn't really matter. Javi, so Javi says U.S. Director of Digital Assets Bohine says, Javi, I said that. We had that up here. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. Are you paying attention, Javi? You know, we said that already. We went to that whole news, bro. Check your phone, asshole. Dude, let me see. What did Jayhawk send me? I don't have anything on my phone. Oh. Shit. That shit's hard, bro. The orange one's hard. I want a black one though. Dude, they're so hard, bro. Yeah, they're hard. The Corvettes are tough, bro. Jack, you got a fat ass hand, bro. Why does your hand look so fat, bro? They're hard, Jack. They're sick. I want a Corvette so bad, but like, why? I don't need one, but it would make me happy. We got CZ in the chat. Thanks for the reminder, Javi. Number one on the stream. All right, let me put a poll out. I'll put a poll on YouTube. Should I get a Corvette? I've been talking about a Corvette for years, though. If you're OGs of the stream, which, you know, Jayhawk, obviously, you know, Javi, you guys are, you know, you're obviously Brad, you know, you guys are OGs. I know you guys are OGs, and you know how much your boy's been wanting. You guys are. Let's put a poll up. What? Oh, shit. I fucking hate this keyboard. I need to get a new one. I've been hating this keyboard for a good 2 years. I still haven't got a new one. All right. The poll is out now. What should I get? Corvette, Tesla, or nothing? Please say nothing, guys. What else do we have? What's up, Sir Crypto? What's up? How you doing? Welcome. Guys, the stream numbers are pumping up. We're at 1,500 people. Woo! Let's go. Drano says, glad to see you, man. Keep grinding. We gonna make it. That's right, baby. We will make it. Get the Corvette. Domo rap Corvette, bro. If you have any anime characters or any on your or any cartoon character on your car, you get zero pussy ever. Zero, never, ever, never. And it's apparent. Like if you get zero pussy, you don't have to tell the rest of the world you get zero pussy. Might as well just keep that to yourself. But we know you get no ass. And we know you have a fucking anime pillow back home, you know? Or like 3. Keep it to yourself, you know? I like anime. I'm a fucking nerd. I'm about to play. What I'm going to do after this stream is probably sit my fat ass on the couch. Dude, I got first of all, I got my new TV yesterday, guys. I've had the same rusty TV. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit my fat ass on the couch, probably watch anime. I'm going to watch a chess tournament because I like chess. And I'm going to play Hollow Knight and die to one boss for 8 hours straight. That's what I'm going to do all day pretty much today. And I'm happy about that. I got a new TV yesterday, guys. And you guys know I've had the same TV for like four years now. And I went all out for the new one. I got like the OLED. It was like very expensive TV. It was like a lot, much more than I want to. But I got an 83-inch. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So good. My biggest pet peeve with my old TV is that it was huge, but like the UFC fights looked like terrible. Like the color was just bad. You know, it was just. And I made that mistake. I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna get something, I don't buy a lot of shit. You know, I don't. I literally, unless it's computer shit, my drums, which maybe I can hook something up to play some drums for you guys someday. I don't really buy a lot of shit. So I really went out and treated myself with this TV, and it's so nice. It's so fucking nice. I'm so happy. What else? Oh, let me see. Mason the rain. Thank you so much for reposting the stream, Mason. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, shout out to Ceylana. We're big Ceylana people here. Wolfpack reborn, baby. Just no more PTSD. We're currently sitting right on a $2 million market cap size. You owe it to yourself to buy a Corvette, fill it with big booty gingers, have fun. 1,000%. Only one big booty ginger can fit in the Corvette because it's a 2-seater. If you get the Corvette, get a Corvette E-Ray. I actually like the E-Rays. The E-Rays look nice. They do look nice. I did some research on those. And I think they can go like full electric for like 15 minutes, like very slow. But obviously, you know, you want to use it in combination with everything else. You know, the new, I don't think you need to charge it at all. I think it charges itself. But the E-Rays look cool too. And they're cheaper. I say get the Corvette because you already had a Tesla. True. 69% of the people watching say I should get a Corvette. So the poll is Corvette. Anime girls are the baddest though. That is true. Roddy bro, talk about Ceylama. We love Ceylama. What's up, Doji? How you doing? Welcome. Did you buy Momo? I did not buy Momo. Who don't like emo baddies that cosplay and love getting dug the fuck out? That is true. Corvette? Yeah. There we go, baby. Bro, that sounds like my dream life. Anime and Hollow Knight. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm about. I ordered some Poke after this. I'm going to play some Hollow Knight, which is a great game, by the way. It's just hard. It's hard as fuck. And then, yeah, watch some chess and anime. Only 4 years, Rusty. I've had the TV and wait, hold on. Oh shit! I gotta take this call real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. 1 second. It's from the furniture store. All right, cool. I ordered furniture like a fucking year ago, and it's finally coming. That TV sounds sick. Is it sound good? You know, so what I didn't get an upgrade to, I have had a LG, like I got it on sale like years ago. It's like a sound bar and a woofer, and it's fine. You know, get an e-bike, use that money saved to buy Bitcoin and ETH. Now that's what I should do. My daughter says every time she sees a car with animated, tell you to get no pussy. Oh, tell me you get no pussy without telling me you get no pussy. Yeah, exactly. You know, exactly. Your TV lasted 4 years. My last 84-inch died 2 years. I hope I get 4 more years. That's why you guys got to get like protection plans on TVs. And I know people don't like get protection plans, but on something like a fucking TV, get a protection plan. You could probably stuff 2 in there. That could get pretty freaky. Ooh, I like that. Hey, man, hope you're well. Time to top up that bag of DFG. Man, Dag Night Dog better pump, bro. Elizabeth Warren is a socialist, a.k.a. communist. I do not like Elizabeth Warren. She sucks. Doesn't she suck? She sucks. She sucks. Like, first of all, how is she so rich? Isn't her salary like $100K a year? There are people with salaries that people have 100K a year salary that are really struggling. What is she doing? You know, pussy ain't a problem. It's money that is hard to get. Mukama, that's true, bro. My LG OLED has an image burn. Oh, does it? I heard that can happen. But I got a protection plan on mine for like 4 years, so we should be good. Yeah, but it's been nice being able to play. Although I do prefer to play on the Switch, like in front of my face. So my LG OLED has an image burn from gaming. Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't use my TV that much. I'll use it for like what I will do every time there's a UFC fight card is I always buy the pay-per-view, even if I'm by myself. One, I like supporting the company, and two, I like watching fights. I will say though, on the East Coast, it's so hard to watch UFC fights, bro. Like the main fight usually comes on like at 1 a.m. and I'm way too fucking sleepy. The only pussy I get is Pelosi pussy. I do it though for her to be my sugar mama or to let me in on her trades. Doji, thank you so much for reposting the stream. I appreciate you, Doji. Guys, thank you so much for all the reposts. I do appreciate you guys. I wish I could just put all you guys into one person and just give you a kiss. Wish I could just stuff all you guys into one person and just give you a big old smooch. It has the pump, first dog on chain, and definitely a Corvette. Well, it better pump because I have a lot of the tokens. So, dang, people still buy pay-per-views? I thought everyone streamed. Okay, here's the thing. You can illegally stream the fights, but the streams are always bad, and they're always on a shady website, and I don't want my computer to get AIDS. Totally, thank you so much for reposting the stream. Pause, nigga. Nah, no pause, baby. Rodney, shield you bite way back. It's starting to get serious traction. It's still early. Is it pumping again? I told look at for Byte, I made content for free. You know, it dumped. You better come out that marketing bag, and I'll work with you guys. But I made videos that are still on YouTube for you guys. You know what I mean? Let's see if it's coming back. It's at 4 mil. It hit 60 mil, right? So, I mean, this is the Byte chart. You know, different Byte. No, you guys launched on a new fucking Byte on base. Why don't you guys stay on ETH? ETH is where it's at, dude. ETH is where it's at. Now you gotta stay on. Oh, this one. Is this your king? Hey, I'm not going to say anything, okay? I'm not going to say anything. Okay? I'm not going to say anything. No, Grok launched, but the Grok did not launch a meme coin. Doesn't do that. Sometimes I want to feel loved. I watch your old vids from 2022. That's creepy as hell, man. Can you analyze Domo? Yeah, hell yeah, I can analyze Domo. My nigga, you've been in the stream for a little bit. I appreciate it. The thing that matters to me, which Domo is it? There's so many. Hell no, nobody wants Jay. Nobody want Jay in them. He got Ebola. Damn. Why does it have to be Ebola? Is it because Africans get Ebola? That's racist. This stream is getting really racist. I'm canceling all of you guys. You guys are all canceled. I cannot deal with the racism in the stream. I don't have time. People who you frankly deserve to fucking die, by the way. But frankly, I don't have time to deal with your racism. $500 market cap. Okay, one. This one. Oh, this one. Then this one. Hey, whatever. Hey, man. Hey, look, you do you. You know, you do you. Ebola is not fun at all. It's funny. It's pretty funny. Hey, why am I canceled? I didn't use those words because I'm at work. Catch me when I'm not. You can cancel me. Dude, everyone's a little racist in their car. I don't know. Like, I'm not a racist guy, but in my car, if you're a woman or Asian, you're getting it. Or black. Or any race, really. White, you're getting it. I'm going to find some reason to be racist. If you cut me off in traffic, I'm getting real racist. You know what I wish we could do is put a mic and just see like how people react in traffic. People are so bold in traffic, you know? They're so bold. I'm bold. You know, it's all fun and games if someone starts following you, though, huh? All right, guys, but that's it. I have to have a call with the furniture people, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. Fantastic stream, fantastic numbers. Jerome Powell, let's get him fired, guys. Thank you so much. Well, we'll be here tomorrow, Friday, for our stream, 11 a.m. We may have a Saturday stream. We may do late night streams. I'll keep you guys posted on that, okay? I don't want to burn out. I'm not feeling burned out at all. But, if I don't want to be streaming at night and you guys be expecting a stream every single night. But we may pop in for a little meme coin stream and hang out and those sorts of things. But I do appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay? I love you guys. That's a kiss. Don't you dodge it. Accept the kiss from me. Take it. Take it right on the lips or the cheek, whatever you're into, Bye, guys. Peace. Stay bullish, my friend.